Underneath the palm trees, basking in the sun. Ocean waves crashing, can't believe I'm alone. Exploring unknown lands, feeling so carefree. This island paradise where I long to be.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Doses of Plus Girl Slay. I am Plus Girl Slay, as I like to be known on these internet streets, and welcome back. If you are new here, I am rebuilding mentally, physically, and financially, and dragging anybody that wants to come along with me for the ride. If you're returning, thank you for coming back, and make sure to like this video and leave me a comment so that I know that you were here. Today is a Tuesday. I have just logged out of work for the day. If you don't know, I work from home during the week as a legal assistant, and then I go into a physical job on the weekend. But anyways, not the point. Today I'm putting, I think I said in my last vlog that I'm going to start putting in like these little tutorials, because I was saying that I want to start learning how to do some things on my own. The big, I would say maybe 3 or 4 things that I just know for sure that I want to learn how to do myself is a natural glam makeup look, just a very natural makeup look that can just go with anything and everything. That's one. I do want to learn how to apply a wig. And 3, I do want to learn how to apply lashes. And then 4, I think my 4th one has to do with money, but I can't really think of it right now. But those, as far as personal things, part of my personal appearance. Oh, my 4th thing was to be kinder to myself and my appearance, and try to, you know, look more put together in a sense. I think I was saying like this is the year that I wanted to be completely unrecognizable, and so I gotta work towards that. So yeah, all right, so today's tutorial is the face. Okay, I think I have bought everything that I need to be successful. Some of these things I've paid a lot of money for. Some things are on the lower end. So we're gonna go to my vanity and kind of get started. Only thing I'm looking for is a little light, because I did buy a mirror with a light, and it's okay. Like, it's not my favorite purchase. Actually, I think it's already in there. I did try last week to do like a natural face. We're gonna take our water. I did try last week to do a natural face, and girl, it was it was not good at all. It was yellow, it was patchy, so I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, let me kind of get my little space together and kind of set it up so that you guys will be able to see kind of what's going on. I don't really even know. All right, we got us a little setup. Okay, a little setup. I'm so nervous about this because, y'all, last week when I did this, it did not go well. Did not go well at all. So I've been watching some tutorials. All right, so I'm gonna be looking at my mirror, but let me show you guys some of the things that I got. But I think I already told you guys, I went and got the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. This is supposed to be good for a base to play in. I'm nervous about using this to play in. So I think what I'm gonna do, instead of using this to play in, because this is just, I'm just about to see how I go. Get my little garbage right here. I'm nervous about using that to play in, because that stuff is $40. Okay. I got the Yummy Skin. Oh, I got the blurring powder universal for a base, and then I got the blurring powder the actual makeup, and I have a 9 and a 9.5. So what I use is something that I've had. I'm nervous, y'all. I don't know why I'm nervous. It didn't come out good last time. I use this Morphe translucent powder to set my face, and I think this is what had me like yellowy. So I don't want to be yellowy today. I also got this. This is supposed to be a blush, but I already had this. I just pulled this out. I was watching tutorials, I was watching videos, and the girls were like, you know, if you have a cream blush, you need to set the blush. And so I showed you guys I got that blush from Rare Beauty, but I didn't know it needed to be set. I was not a blush girl when I was into makeup. I still ain't feeling it. I'm just being honest. I'm still not feeling it. I did go to TJ Maxx and I got this these Real Technique brushes. This one I got it's a bronze brush, and I got this for $3.99. And then I got this set. Now this set I got for $7.99, y'all. When I seen it in the store, I seen it in Walmart, it didn't say like pastel pop or whatever, but this same set is like $20. And then for 3 brushes, I think it was like, I seen one for $20 at Ulta by Real Techniques, and then I seen one in Walmart and it was like $14.99. I was like, someone was like, just check TJ Maxx first, because you never know. I liked it, the density of the brush. So it has a small concealer brush, an expert edge brush for foundation, and then a soft accent tapered brush for blush and highlighter, and then a makeup spatula. I don't know, makeup spatula is new to me, but the density of the brush is really good. I like a dense brush where it needs to go. What I like about the brushes are they're already like shaped and angled for the spots. It's just one hair poking out. For the spots like where they need to go, so you don't have to like, they be talking about placement and all that stuff. I don't know about all of that yet. So I figured get the brushes that's the shape of like what you're trying to do. And look how like if I need to bronze right here, literally I would just use my brush to go where it need to go. You feel me? But I'm thinking for trial and play, I'm gonna use the rest of this like Sephora Best Skin. I got 56.5 and 57. I also have this shade, but I remember not liking this shade. This is Super Stay, and I'm not kidding, I don't think this is my color. So we're gonna get rid of that. Ciao. This is a Fenty highlighter. This is old, but I'm finna use it. What else we got in here? This is a foundation stick. I did get a new one. I got one color up. So this is a foundation stick from Black Opal. Are they still called Black Opal? Oh no, they're called Black Radiance. This is my color, and then I could not find a bronzer to contour with, so I went one shade up, and I got that out of Walmart. So this is 6824. That's actually my color, and then I got 6825 to contour and bronze with. I seen someone say you can do that. What else do I got in here? Do y'all remember ColourPop? Oh my gosh. Girl, I used to love ColourPop's highlight. Ooh, this was my favorite. These were my favorite too. Glow Up and Avalon. So good. I kept those too because they really good. Highlight used to be the thing. This blush stuff, I don't know, but I love a good highlight. And then I do have these Juvia's Place highlighters. This is a loose highlighter. Nubia and Nefertiti. I've never opened these, and I've had these for a long time too. Never opened them. Look at that. The thing is still on them. Never opened them. Alright, so that's what I got in my arsenal. I got some from Milani too. I used to know what I was doing, but I'm not kidding when I tell y'all, like, makeup to me started getting weird, in my opinion, for different reasons. And I was like, oh no, I'm good. I'm gone. Let me just suffer through with my regular face. And then I think too, I had a job change. I went from being in the office to not. And so when I was in the office, I would do something quick. So I got this Maybelline stick. It's called Lifter. I thought this would be okay too, in order to, it says for multi-use. For a bronzer, I got it in an 8. So we'll try that. And then this is Contour Palette by Black Radiance. I remember when this came out and this was all the rage. But yeah, it's got a face like where everything is supposed to be placed. So I love that. That was always helpful. And then I told you that, oh, I also picked up from Black Radiance while I was in the Walmart, Baked Bronze. This is in the color Ginger Snap. And then I got a blush. And it's called Baked Blush. I just thought this was really pretty. But I seen that Danessa Myricks makes a blush. So I may try that. I'm not a big blush person. I'm just not a big blush person. So blush scares me. Blush scares me. I also picked up this flat top concealer brush. I think this is from Sonia Kashuk, if I'm not mistaken. I ended up picking up 2 brushes by Sonia Kashuk. I like Sonia Kashuk's brushes. I got this flat top concealer brush, and then I also got this buffing foundation brush. It's flat top as well. My favorite brushes, oh, this was a Sonia Kashuk brush too. Sonia Kashuk, I say because these were my favorite brushes. I've had this for years. This was by Sonia Kashuk too. But if you were into makeup back in the 2000s when the girls was doing the tutorials, these were my favorite brushes. These were from a company called BH Cosmetics. I don't even know if they exist, but BH Cosmetics were my favorite brushes. I still have those brushes, and I'm not getting my favorite brushes. My favorite eyebrow brush right now is a BH Cosmetic brush, and it's an angled brush. It looks just like this. This is from BH Cosmetics. What happened to BH Cosmetics? Where they had went? I remember they did a collaboration with It's My Ray Ray. I still have those brushes. I still have the palette. I literally. And then my first set of expensive brushes, which I still have, were from a brand called Sedona Lace. Does Sedona Lace still make brushes? Oh my gosh, this is bringing back so much memory, girl. I will do my little face, do my little 1 2 1 2, head downtown. Girl, that's hilarious. All right. Then on Amazon, I told you guys that I wanted to learn how to do my lashes. So I got some lash applicators. I just bought a few. I don't know what they're called. This came in like a set. I got this. It's a lash curler. This is a lash curler. This came all in a set. A lash curler. And then I got this thing. And with this, what you're supposed to be able to do is hold your eye like down. Like if you're like a person like me, I can't do this regular. I don't know why my eye flutter. That's why I never learned how to do my damn lashes. I never learned because I can't. My eye act like it's something was wrong. Now that's a lot of things. Now how are we supposed to do all that? Supposed to put this here and then place it. I guess we'll do that next week. I don't even know what kind of lashes I like. I'm scared of that too. But I got some tools. Trying to be proactive and I got some tools. I don't know. Now I am a lipstick girl. I am my mama's child. I love a lipstick. A lipstick. Now. Let me tell you something. A lipstick. Hate to see me coming. I love a lipstick. I love a lipstick. I don't know if I want to play with my blurring balm just yet because this is practice. So I don't know if I want to do all that. I got this Ulta Poreless Face Primer. We're going to use this to prime because it was free. It came free in my order. I even got one for the eyes, but eye makeup is like second. I don't know nothing about no eye makeup, so that's not going to do. Now, I know the girls like this Power Grip. I do not. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, I don't like it. That's what we're going to use to prime. To conceal the dark marks, I'm using this Maybelline color corrector concealer. That's what we're going to use to color correct. Now for concealers, I got a few things. I use, to clean my eyebrows up, I use LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toast. I have so many of these because I use this down, honey. But I also have the Sephora. Okay, I also have the Sephora Best Skin Ever. I have that in 55N. And I also have it in Warm Deep. But I think this is lighter. Now, I do have eyebrows. I have very thick eyebrows. So I don't do too much when it comes to the eyebrows. I'm going to just be honest. I think we got everything, y'all. I'm nervous. All right, so I went and wiped my face, or washed my face. All right, girl. Now this is, yeah, it is. The consistency of, the consistency of this is like a lip balm. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you guys ever use this or remember this product, but back in the day, we had this primer by Maybelline and it was called like Baby Bliss something. It was in a tube like this. It was the same consistency, but it feels smooth. Okay, and this little brush thing, it's okay, I guess. I don't know. This kind of seemed unnecessary, this brush. You could do this with your hands. Should we do that? Should I pull up the tutorial and go step by step? Okay, let's do that. Wait, let me go get my phone. Okay, she said go in with your foundation. But before I go on with my foundation, I'm going to color correct first. And the only thing I'm color correcting is like the dark under my eyes. the dark spot on my nose. One right there, and I have... Alright. Now, I do remember this is a Sedona lace brush, but I know this is for eye. This is a foundation brush too. They used to be like, it's a flat top foundation brush. Oh, here we go. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, but it's a flat top. I know that's for eyeshadow.
Let's do this full face step by step. This video might be.
Oh, I like her too, Maya Galore.
Save this and come back later. So
Okay.
I'm a brow first girly. I always make sure my brows are nice and dry before I go in with a pencil. I personally.
This is the one that I was watching. I love Maya Galore, and she did her brows first. So I'm gonna finish doing this, and then I'm gonna go and do my brows. I'm also a brow first person. Well, I used to be, child. I used to be a brow first person. I'm just making sure this is blended. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I wished that I would have just took the rest of the product and then got my nose, because that's gonna be a mess right there. Yep, and it didn't quite blend like the top one. This top part blended really well, but I wish that I would have just took the rest of like the product that's on the brush and did that part of my nose, because now that's a mess. Okay, now I don't need no help with brows. I know how to do my brows. I brush my brows out, get them in place. Now I don't use like gels and stuff like that. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is, so until I understand, I ain't doing that. Gonna stick with what I know. I like to use brown. This one is by Wet n Wild, and I just fill in my sparse areas, and I already know where they are because I can do my brows. I'm sure there are better pencils out there now. I seen one brow pencil that had like it looked like when you write on it or whatever, it looks like actual hairs. And I just go the natural shape of my eyebrows. It looks like a lot, but it's not. But let's still continue to listen. Now, I did notice that she concealed at the bottom only and not the top. Because I don't get my eyebrows cleaned or cut anymore, I conceal at the top and the bottom. I use an angled brush. This is an old brush too. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. And sis gonna wash and use her every time. And I blend upward. And then I do go all the way down to my eyelid. I bring the concealer down to my eyelid so that it's like all the same color. And then I like to go in with the Beauty blender and buff it out. And this one is also by Sonia Kashuk. I like this one too. And I like that, like I said, I prefer these things that are like angled and stuff, because you don't have to like figure out placement and figure out movement. And I'm just blending my eyelid. And now my eyes, I don't know if you guys can tell, but brows look just cleaned, but super naturals. My eyebrows, I know how to do. All right, so now she's going into foundation. She's also not color correcting. I've already color corrected. And I am gonna just make sure I'm good and blended. Okay. Lord. I don't know. I do not have to mix. So I'm going to put 1 pump. Oh, that's the 401 on there. Then 1 pump. It said this is a foundation brush. I don't know. Okay. It's still giving orange. And it could be like the undertone, but this is looking orange.
So pretty. I like to use a kabuki brush to really buff it into.
Okay, now she just said she likes using a kabuki brush to buff in. What I'm looking at in the mirror is I'm just making sure that I have enough on the spots that I really want covered. And I just I can't tell if it's the light. If this is not the, like, what's happening? See how it's yellow? Now see how it's yellow? It don't look yellow, but it look yellow. Like if I take a picture, this is the damn color. Maybe I should have used the Danessa, because I know for a fact that color, it looks like my skin.
The skin. And don't forget to buff it into your neck as well, because we don't want no lines of demarcation. And that's not cute. Next, we're gonna go into concealer. This is my favorite concealer, which is the NARS Radiant Creamy. And so I put it in the inner corners as well as the outer corners. I'm going to put this on my upper lip, put a dot on my chin, put a line down my nose and kind of blend it upwards. And then right in the middle of my forehead. And I kind of flick it outwards at the top so that it's easier to blend. Typically we'll let this sit for about a minute and I'll even dry it down with my fan. And this just helps us to have more coverage and to last longer. If you're a beginner, the Beauty Blender is your best friend because it's very easy just to blend out. But the thing with the Beauty Blender is it does pick up more product. And the thing about this is sometimes you'll get too much product to come down here. So I'll always take my foundation brush and just go over that blend to make sure that concealer didn't go too far.
Girl, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. All right, she did say, I don't know why I would want my lip highlighted right here. I don't know why you would want that highlighted. Like, why would I want to bring attention to this?
And out. But the thing with the Beauty Blender is it does pick up more product than a brush. So you also can use a brush that looks similar to this. On the edges, you kind of do that flicking motion and you blend it into the skin. Same thing for the under eyes. For this side about this is sometimes you'll get too much product to come down here. So I'll always take my foundation brush and just go over that.
Oh, girl. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Why do you want... I think it's the lighting that I don't know. But in my mirror, and we're going to go in the bathroom. Okay, now I see why she said, like, might get too much here. So take your foundation brush. I don't know. I don't even know if that was recording, but now we're on to the bronzer portion. She put it here.
Blending the bronzer too far. You also can use the Beauty Blender to soften any lines of demarcation. Right.
She has it here.
Blush across the forehead, and then for the nose, I'll take a brush and brush it around the nose instead of drawing it.
All right. Then she got a brush, and she said instead of drawing it, she just brushes it on. I'm using an angle brush, girl. I'm scared.
Because that can get a little harsh. Blending the bronzer is important because you want to keep that in the right place as well.
She said push in and blend up. Push in and blend up. Push in and blend up. Push in. I don't know, girl.
pretty.
Girl, I'm scared. Why does my forehead look like this? This is hilarious. I'm full of confusion. I'm full of confusion. I'm full of confusion. And she is moving upward. Dear Lord. Now I do like that nose thing. The nose is looking good. But everything else, ugh. Maybe because I don't have no blush on. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I couldn't have done it right. It can't be right. Because what is happening? Now, what am I going to set with? Now, she said you take the powder. Okay, mine won't even open. Y'all, I don't know what went wrong. Maybe it's my foundation color. But this is hilarious. She said, put it on the back of your hand and look up.
I'm going to use a fluffier brush to make sure most of that product is off of there. And then I just press this into the skin.
Oh, girl. I think this is supposed to be translucent, though, but I think this is what had me orange. That's hilarious. Save me, cause this ain't right. I don't think it's getting better. Oh my gosh. Y'all, please. This is so funny to me because why is this such a struggle? I don't know, girl. I love this brush though.
To tie the whole look together.
Okay, now she said, hold on, because this is so funny. Why is this? I just don't like damn blush. And it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go under. Ooh, girl, hell no. Oh, girl, we here now. Ain't nothing I could do, girl. What the fudge? It's supposed to go where the bronzer was. That's hilarious. This is really good and pigmented though. This black radiance. I'm a mess. And then she said, "Oh my gosh, girl. Oh girl, They gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to cut it out because she said just put on your eyelid the bronzer." This is hilarious, girl. You know what? Just everybody ain't meant to do every damn thing. Oh my gosh, it's so funny to me, girl. All right. Now, I don't know. I guess that's it. Okay. Come on, let's go in some real light. Okay, first of all, I might as well just chuck that damn foundation. Look at this. Look at this compared to my neck. Now, I will say that Anessa Myricks is not like that. But look at the from afar I look pretty. But don't get up on me. because up on me, that's hilarious. I am not gonna be able to do it with the bad foundation colors, and it's just too bad. I do the blush after being blended and stuff. Okay, it did a little better. It looks like a circle on my cheek. This is what I mean, like I'm yellow. My camera's about to die. I'm gonna insert some pictures. Bye y'all.